Can you walk into a hall on the west side and square this with the people that you grew up with?
I believe I can, to a lot of them.
That was Grand Rapids Republican Roy Schmidt telling us that he thinks the people he represents in Lansing will forgive him for a major mistake.
That mistake involves an elaborate scheme that shows he would pay a man to run against him in the November election in hopes of rigging the election.
24-Hour News 8's Joe LaFergie spoke with some of those folks that Schmidt represents on the west side, and Joe joins us live.
Yeah, Brian, Sue, you know, Rick, the representative, talked about the apologies, hoping to get them. That may be a tough thing to get here on the west side. We talked earlier, obviously, about the fallout in Lansing, but what about the fallout here in the neighborhoods? He's been popular here on the west side for years. The local guy who boxed as a young man, went to bat for them as a city commissioner and later a state legislator. But things here on the west side have changed since news of Roy Schmidt's election shenanigans broke.
Oh, I think Roy's damaged goods. I do. I mean, if that means anything, but I liked Roy. He was a nice guy. Of course, which politician isn't?
Jim Jaswinski, who's been cutting hair at Ballpark Barbershop for over 4 decades, isn't alone in his disappointment over the Schmidt mess.
Everybody feels betrayed. Everybody wonders why he did this.
From the one-chair barbershop to the service station where you can still get both gas and a tune-up, Westsiders hold on to traditions. And electing politicians is one of them. Those who aren't don't last long here. Those who are get their votes.
We hold our politicians liable for what they do.
Just how they'll hold Roy Schmidt liable remains to be seen. And if he is reelected in November, the one thing Schmidt may find even tougher to regain is the respect of many here on the west side.
As for going into Sandy's Donuts right next door, or down to the Elks Club or Family Fair and shaking someone's hand, I don't think it's going to happen with the same results as he hoped for years ago.
You know, one Westsider I talked to said he is actually starting to buy into this whole notion that many hold now. The Schmidt situation is just an example of business as usual in politics. Live in Grand Rapids, Joe LaFergie, 24-Hour News 8.